Do I have to go to court for uncontested divorce when a marriage ends in New York? Many people dread court dates and bitter fights. In most cases, there is a simpler path. If you and your spouse agree on child custody, support, and property division, you can seek an uncontested divorce. A judge usually reviews your written agreement and signs the decree without making you appear. This process saves time and money and keeps your private life out of a courtroom. A New York City uncontested divorce lawyer can draft the agreement, assemble the necessary paperwork, and help you avoid mistakes. New York's no-fault divorce law, Domestic Relations Law Section 177, allows spouses to end a marriage based on an irretrievable breakdown, without proving wrongdoing. In January 2025, the state introduced a streamlined uncontested joint divorce program for couples who file together and agree on all terms. The court must still ensure that the agreement follows the law and treats both parties fairly, but judges do not decide issues in an uncontested case. They only check that the settlement is voluntary. Because agreements are typically complete, many divorces are finalized on the papers alone. Occasionally, a court schedules a short hearing, but it is brief. You only have to appear if you and your spouse cannot resolve a term. When that happens, the case becomes contested and a formal hearing is required. Contested divorces can involve discovery and even a trial, which increases costs and delays resolution. To keep your case uncontested, speak with an attorney who can help you maintain cooperation. Mediation and collaborative divorce are alternative ways to avoid court. A mediator guides you and your spouse through discussions. Collaborative divorce involves legal counsel who agree to negotiate rather than litigate. In an uncontested divorce, you and your spouse have already settled every issue and simply need court approval. A New York divorce lawyer can ensure that your agreement is properly documented and that the forms meet county requirements. After you and your spouse reach agreement, your legal counsel files the initial documents with the county clerk and obtains an index number. You then serve your spouse with a summons and related papers within 120 days. If your spouse signs an acknowledgement, the case can move forward immediately. If not, you wait 40 days after service. The spouse generally has 20 days to respond in New York or 30 days outside the state. When you place the case on the uncontested calendar, you submit a judgment packet that includes the settlement and affirmations. Courts may also require a request for judicial intervention and worksheets for support. Because the paperwork is extensive, a law firm experienced in family law can ensure it is complete and correct. There is no cooling-off period after filing. Once the packet is submitted, the time to assign judgment depends on the county's workload and the quality of your papers. Straightforward cases usually take 6 to 12 weeks. Denials are rare but may occur if a party refuses to complete paperwork or if you plead a fault ground without adequate proof. In that situation, you can correct the error, refile using no-fault grounds, or pursue a contested divorce. A skilled attorney can help you choose the right path. If an uncontested divorce turns contested, the process shifts to litigation. Both spouses must exchange financial records, legal fees rise, sensitive information may become public, and a judge may have to decide contested issues. Having knowledgeable legal counsel from a respected practice can help you protect your interests in either scenario. New York allows you to end your marriage without appearing in court if you and your spouse can reach a fair agreement on all major issues. Judges usually finalize uncontested cases without a hearing. Careful preparation of paperwork, prompt service, and cooperation can shorten the process. The law office of Ryan Besinque at 115 West 25th Street, 4th floor, New York, New York, 10001, has guided many families through this process. To discuss your situation and find out whether you can avoid court, contact this law firm at 929-251-4477.